Hello everybody and welcome to Resident Evil 0 HD Remastered Part 2. The continuation of one of the best Resident Evil games of the series, and we are at the training facility now. In the last video I had gone through the train area as well as get introduced to Rebecca Chambers, one of the rookie star members of Resident Evil, as well as Billy Cohen, who is I want to say like he is questionably a prisoner that is being transported from one location to the next. I assume that we were supposed to be transferring him. However, now he's our ally, and we are going to continue the game from the training facility, hoping that I can hopefully reach the end. Ahead of time, I always like to thank you guys for watching these videos, as well as following my Twitch channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel and subscribing to my Twitch channel, which can be viewed and seen at the top right corner. Now, this number is inaccurate. It is actually 5. However, Twitch sometimes falls behind on it, but we'll see what happens. Either way, we're going to continue. I like to say that the reason I am doing this video so late at night is because I was just having a little bit of sleeping issues with narcolepsy, and I had also gotten done watching one of the better movies of horror, which is called Deadstream. So if you have not seen Deadstream of 2022, you should definitely watch it on stream. It's actually really good, and if you're a fan of Evil Dead as well as live stream movies, you're definitely going to enjoy that one. Now, keep in mind that the main character does have some complaints on Reddit for being annoying, like some of the people on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, but he actually is a likable character, so I will give him that much, and I enjoyed the movie very thoroughly. However, I also watched another movie called VHS 2 because people recommended it on Reddit, that if I liked Deadstream, that perhaps I was going to like VHS. Well, VHS 2 was supposedly one of the best movies of the series of VHS movies, and to be honest, when I watched it, it gave me the worst headache I have ever experienced, worse than even the headache that I got from Dead Space. So I'm just going to tell you that that movie was absolutely horseshit, and everything that was hyped about that movie was absolutely just not worth the time that I spent even doing it or watching it. I didn't even finish it because that's how bad it was. Well, let's continue Resident Evil. Yeah, if you guys watch VHS, I'll just tell you, just stay away from it. It's not a good movie. Okay, so I left off by leaving the shotgun in that area up there. I will go pick it up and probably put it in the area that's located where I'm at right now. That way we just kind of have it. And we'll also open up the menu to see how much space I have. I'll just leave this here, and I'll probably even leave this here as well. And we'll just put away this bullet right here. And let's see, what else can I do? Well, I think that will be pretty much it. Let's go and grab that shotgun real quick. I think a nice little blue will do pretty well for this video. It gives like a nice little mellow mood. I feel like that zombie is going to get off the ground at some point, but we'll see what happens. I think it was like somewhere right here in this corner. Hopefully there's not a zombie hiding in this area right now. Oh, what did I tell you? Let's grab this can of fuel here. Let's just kind of bait him. See if I can bait him. Billy Cohen will survive. He'll be fine. Let's go. He's a tough guy. I tried taking with him, trying to hope that he would actually prove to be, you know, kind of like a good defense shield when it comes to knifing. However, he does tend to go down when there's 2 zombies. 1 zombie might be good enough, but 2 zombies is a little much. We'll just kind of switch to a mellow mood for right now, since it is kind of like a very grayish kind of game. Let's put this down here, and let's also drop for right now the shotgun, because I don't know if I'm going to quite need it just yet. I do know that we have Billy Cohen in case he needs to use it. We'll switch over to him real quick, and we'll use a healing item on him. He does need to get some bullets, I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely something, so maybe we might give him a knife just for right now and have him equip it. And then we're also, let's see, what can we also do? I think that's pretty much gonna do it for us. We do have to go fight a boss, actually, now that I think about it, so maybe let's take this shotgun here. Because I know that there's a boss fight that I kind of ended up like, you know, just leaving for the next video, which is the next video. So we'll go see what this boss is about. I did leave like a little statue here, but I don't see it for some reason. Maybe it's like hidden in this little spot. I can see it right here. If you look kind of close to where my foot is, right below my webcam, it's actually located right here. So it is in a really odd little spot right there. It's blinking. But that's where that little statue thing is. We need to go find the rest of it. There's actually like 2 wings that are missing, I think. And I don't think that there's a headpiece for them. Alright, so let's see. Well, I'm not mistaken, we need to go downstairs into like a tunnel area downstairs. So actually, I think I remember where it is. Yeah, it's where that word down is. That's at the top. So we might have to go there. I thought that there was like another location for us to access it, but apparently we are not able to from this room. Could be wrong. It's been a couple days. I do so many things, watch so many things. Sometimes it's not easy to remember everything when you return to a game. This is one of like the longer Resident Evils compared to some of the other ones. This one takes the average person like 8 to 10 hours to finish because there's so much exploring. But I shouldn't have to hopefully take 8 to 10 hours to beat this game. But then again, it's all dependent on like how much I speed through it. I figure since it's a one-time playthrough, may as well just go the whole distance, right? Okay, so that's not the location we need to go. We need like a valve for that room. And over here, as you know, there was that zombie. You could probably even hear it when I walked right over there. There was a very subtle noise of somebody walking inside that room. He's probably going to come out to the hallway at some point. Okay, let's see. So, well, that room over there is locked. If I go upstairs, could actually possibly end up going to that room that's on the top right. Yeah, maybe somewhere over there. We'll just have to look around. I don't like that statue, I mean that picture. I feel like that picture, I don't know, like there's maybe like an underground facility behind it. If I know Resident Evil well enough, there's probably something behind it, for all I know. Aha, so this is the room. Yeah, right about here. So what we want to do is probably have Billy Cohen
I'll go.
Okay.
go over here. We want him to lift this chain right here. Yes. We couldn't do it with Rebecca, but with Billy, it's a different story. Now we'll go with Rebecca. Let's go see what this is. I thought it was a key card, but now that I'm looking at the object, it's actually a key. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a big centipede. Oh yeah, that's a big centipede. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mr. Billy Cohen, if I remember, has his shotgun, right? With a lot of ammunition. Good thing I kept an equal amount of weapons on both of them. Just to be faster at reloading, we'll go here and do it. Because otherwise he'll take a lot longer to heal, to reload. Let's go and try to get right up in its face. He is a pretty strong boss. If he can handle that many shotguns, he's pretty strong. Okay, Rebecca is now up. Well, she was up, but then the frickin' centipede decided to take her with him. Damn it. Damn it. I'm surprised that it's taking so much to actually take down this centipede. Wow, it almost cleared out every single shotgun shell I had just to put that monster down.
Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
Good thing I had the shotgun shells on him. Didn't intentionally do it that way, but it seemed to have worked. She should have her pistol on her. Yeah, she has her pistol. And we'll also switch Billy Cohen back to his knife. Definitely gotta get them healed. Both of them. Or, well, specifically, Billy Cohen. Alright, so since we have the training facilities key, hopefully that monster stays dead, is that now that we have this key, let's go back and give him a nice little heal. Try to keep him alive. I wish that I had a red herb, but I don't. But I do have a first aid spray that's actually located right here. We'll just definitely use that right now. And then also, we're gonna grab these and combine them both as one item. Even though you can drop items in this game, it's better for you to have them as little as possible because there is a limit to how many of these items can be in one area. And you kind of just don't want to overwhelm it. So we're gonna give this one over to... Actually, you know what? We'll just keep it on her. On him. Yeah. And then we'll just keep the knife on him for right now. Since I killed the boss... We'll take the little ink ribbons, should be right here on the ground. Oh, nice, I have another healing item, that's good. Yeah, we'll take this and we'll definitely save. And then we'll go walk around and find some other things to do. Hopefully we'll find some handgun ammo at some point, because we are so low on handgun ammo, it's not even funny. Like, we're hurting so bad for bullets. Rebecca, 7 saves. Right. So, I know that the fire motive key goes to the top right, and then there's this room that's on the top left that I have no idea what it was, but I know that there's a monster that was inside of that hallway, and we might want to be very careful about going into that hallway. How do we zoom in? Yeah, this little hallway right here, there was a monster in there, one of the really, really bad leech monsters. Just gotta be careful about going in that room. So that's kind of the reason I saved. This key looks a little bit like a fire symbol, you know? Kind of like a fire motive key. Yeah, fire design, so maybe, if I'm lucky, this might be the lucky key that goes to the kitchen over here. Uh-oh, one of the zombies is up. Just got Billy Cohen to come over here and just knife him a couple times. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Good teamwork. But I am out of bullets now. Okay, so there is one more door, or apparently more doors than just one, for the fire door. Hopefully we'll find some handgun bullets or something. We'll definitely take that to create some Molotov. Got some lighter fluid, that definitely has to go to Billy Cohen. We'll just exchange it over to him right now. And then we'll just have him combine it with one of his lighter items. Guess we'll have to switch it over manually. And we'll combine this with lighter fluid. Now we have lighter. Alright, well, we have no handgun bullets still. It refuses to open. That tells me that there's possibly a very dangerous monster probably hiding in there. There's gotta be like something else that must have been in that room. But so far I didn't see anything. We'll open up the map real quick and see. Yeah, it says that it's green. And green usually indicates that the room is complete. There is still this zombie that's right over here, and we're not going to be able to do anything to him just quite yet. I wonder if I could throw a Molotov at him or something like that to kind of like get him kick-started, but I guess not. You figure you would also be able to pour gasoline directly on top of him and set him on fire like you do in Resident Evil 1. But we'll just create some Molotovs right now, just in case that we run into that one monster. And we'll equip this right now, and we'll leave this here. Now let's go check this door that's down here and hope that it's not going to be anything too dangerous, like that monster that's in the hallway. Okay, so far he's not out of that room, that's good. This door is locked and doesn't seem to have a keyhole, so this is one of the doors that we have to check after. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Thankfully, he will never leave that area. Okay, so we have 2 doors that we need to open. One is at the top of the staircase that has like a little clock symbol over here. And then the other one is the one that we just came from. So both of them have something to do with that statue that was over there. Now we also have this room over here that's grayed out. I might actually want to go check it real quick. And then we'll go check the one that's at the northwest hall that's over here. And see if that will get us to something, as well as that one that's right there. We might get something out of that. I know that this one required the lighter, so we'll be possibly able to go in there first. But, you know what? There was a couple zombies that were in that hallway though. Not gonna lie, it's gonna get me concerned, because we don't have any handgun bullets right now. Maybe we might want to start off with this one first. Ooh, scary monster. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's grab the shotgun and let's get him one round. Now, this grenade launcher, I do want it. I'm not gonna lie, I do want it, but I'm not gonna really be able to fit that in my inventory. I'm trying to grab the shotgun shells right here. Now let's reload her shotgun real quick. And let's hand this over to Billy Cohen, who for some reason cannot accept it unless he's standing nearby me. So let's move this over to him, switch over, and that should be pretty good. Now we'll have Billy Cohen pick up this statue right here. And then for Rebecca, we'll just examine this, but we'll leave it there for right now. What's going on with this clock? Nothing. There's nothing else in this room. This one requires a blue motif key, but we don't have the blue. So we'll take this and we'll just leave this room and we'll go and check that one room that has a little library from the last video. Now that we have the lighter, we'll go drop off the grenade launcher for later. Probably put it like somewhere on the staircase or something. Just so that way it's like kind of right there. And we'll put it like kind of like right here or something. Nice little memorable spot. And then we'll go up here. Now let's try seeing what happens if I was to use both of these statues right now. See if it opens anything. Let's have Billy Cohen give this over to me right now. Let's try using this statue right now. See what happens. Let's also try using this one. So it's an imbalance, so it's not gonna work. I'll remove the left. And then we'll remove the right. And then we'll just go right here. We'll just kind of leave it like right on the side where I can see it, because it is in a really bad spot. Let's go check that hallway with those two zombies. I don't know if I left anything in this room. Seems like I have an ink ribbon actually right here. We could actually do a nice little save if we wanted to. Kind of protect ourselves, because we don't know what to expect out of these areas. You ever had a typewriter before? I had one long time ago. I used to kind of just tinker with it and just slap a bunch of weird text everywhere, just spamming every key I possibly could, because I didn't even really understand what the hell I was touching when I was a kid. It was just a funny looking thing. And I just wanted to go, you know? Okay, oh wow, 3 zombies. Ooh, yikes. Well, I was hoping that it was going to be a spread shot. Apparently, it doesn't work that way. It's kind of sad, because I was kind of hoping that it would have been a spread shot. But I had my hopes up, and that didn't turn out so well. But at least we don't have to deal with them anymore. Aha, here we are. I remember one of the, that little microfilm that I had in my inventory a little while ago. It was a little white film. That's actually where we, I think, use, this thing. Or it might be in another room that has it. It's probably just a password for all I know. Seems to be some, handgun ammo finally on the ground. Definitely pick that up. Let's refill our pistol. Let's actually give it to... Yeah, you know what? Let's give it to me. And then I'll equip it. Over here, we'll have Billy Cohen take that. Let's read this note and see what it says. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple of decent ones though. So I can't complain, I guess. William and Albert. They're talking about William Burkeem and Albert Wesker. They might have a future. September 25. Scholar William. Practical Al, or AI. They are opposites, and they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. October 7th. We got a sudden call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between these two. It's the first time since this training facility was built that the director, Marcus, has ever shown interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever, orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. Doesn't sound like a very nice, person. Then again, you never know. A lot of people are pretty wicked out there. Always coming up with weird reasons to start shit and gaslight people. Get them to turn against each other. I think I can't push this any further. Yeah, I can't push it any further up. Let's turn this off. Oh, well, I guess we're turning it on. What do we got here? What is this item that's up here? Seems to be something here. It is an iron needle. This is for a clock. If I remember correctly, I had something in my documents about, something about a time. I think it was like 11:15 or something like that, 11:45. We'll check around where a clock could be. It might even be in that one room that's on the second floor where all the birds started bursting in, but I don't remember seeing a clock over there. Good thing there's no monsters in here. Let's just check around and make sure we don't have anything left out. We never know when we miss some ammo or something. Been hurting so much for bullets in this playthrough, it's like quite crazy. Okay, let's pull out our lighter. You know what's the funny thing? Why didn't they just break the window of the door? Why do they gotta make it so complicated? We had to have a lighter for this situation. Ooh. Given that there's two of them, we'll take the one that's standing. Make sure that Billy's got his knife. Yep, he does. Go over here with Billy Cohen and knife him. Nice. Ooh, we got some grenade launcher ammo. Extra grenade launcher for later. I could have probably come up here and then probably knifed him, and they probably would have never been able to touch me, but, you know, whatever. I think that this one is missing a candle. Yeah, it almost looks like it's missing a candle. Maybe we can push it from this direction. Or perhaps we have to push it from this direction. Seems like Billy needs to be the one to do it, because, you know, he's Mr. Muscles. Okay, Mr. Muscles, what do you got here? Looks like we got a book. Well, obviously, a book has never done us any good in any of the Resident Evil games, so we're going to examine it from this spot. Aha, we got a pair of wings. Alright, so we're going to go use that on the angel statue. We also need to go and check. Seems to be another item in this room. We might have another item in this room. It's still blue, but I didn't see anything on the ground, so we'll just leave. Perhaps the room will turn green right after that. Let's check. It is green indeed. Okay, so let's check to see what's the next room that we can do. Well, now that we have the angel statue with wings, maybe perhaps we can go in there and attach it and see if it opens something up. Because that door that's down there is not accessible. These doors are the blue motif and the clock symbol and the sword door, which requires a password. And then on the upper floor up here, we could not access that because that was a sword door that also requires a password on the computer system in the meeting room. So we're definitely going to have to use the angel statue and see what it opens up for us. Such a noisy door, needs a little bit of W2, or it was a W4, a WD-40, WD-40, that's what it was, not W4. Let's go and take this with us. Let's go fiddle around with some items down there and see if we can kind of lessen the amount of stuff that we have in the area. Now I know that we have the angel wings. Billy Cohen has it, but he has no bullets. We'll definitely put this grenade launcher ammo down right here on the ground. Just leave that there. Go and grab this item right over here. We'll leave the ink ribbon right here where I can see it. In this little corner right here, but only after I finish. We'll use this for right now. See if there's anything I can leave. There's the microfilm. And for Billy, he doesn't really have any ammo ever on him, so, you know, maybe I should want to put away his pistol. It is kind of just taking up space at this point. And at the same time, we're gonna definitely grab these angel wings and put them over here. And we'll just kind of move this over until we figure out what this is for. We'll save. And then we'll go do the angel wing statue and see if anything happens. If nothing happens, then we'll definitely go search around for that clock, which I think is somewhere in this area. Okay, let's leave this here. Don't have very many bullets. Try to conserve them, especially the grenade launcher. And let's see if we can do something with this statue. This should be a completed statue because they're not supposed to have the head, if I remember. However, we may not be able to open up the door unless we have both of them. We'll have to see. Says that when the balance between good and evil is together, it'll open up a new path. So we perhaps will not be able to do anything. Yeah, we do need the other wing. Alright, so we're gonna have to remove the left one. And we'll just kind of like, we'll put it over here in this corner. So we have to go find the clock room. Oh, well, let's see. There's a couple areas where I think the clock room can be. It could either be at the bottom left of this upper floor, or it could end up being in that one room that I saw with the blue motif door. Let's go check the blue motif door first. Because the one room that's on the bottom left on the upper floor has a bunch of birds inside of it. And I feel like they're gonna attack the crap out of me. So let's go with the safer route for right now. Yeah, see this little clock here? See, I thought that would be the one. Apparently it's not. There's this hand that's kind of just sitting right there. So this is not the correct clock. Wonder if I can use the little thingy-me-bobber. Give it over to Rebecca. And let's see if it works. It does not. Okay, so let's go check that room that was on the bottom left of the upper floor and see if that's the correct one. Because I don't remember any other room that could possibly have the grandfather clock besides that. I also should ahead of time take a look at the document. There is this file that's up here, and it was something about notice to all staff. Let's check this one. 8:15. I thought I had a 15, but I thought it was 11:15, not 8:15. So it's 8:15, not 11:15. Imagine we're gonna get attacked in here. Yep. Okay, so there is supposed to be a clock. I think. Didn't see it. And there's no clock here. Well, that's not the room. Good thing I didn't get hit. Okay, so Mr. Cohen, oh my god, why didn't you just run out the room with me?
Let's go!
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's re-examine our options. So, this room up here, we already saw it. It did not have a clock. This room right here is where we found the wing. Did not have a clock. No clock here. This is the clock room. No clock here. This room right here requires a password, something that we don't have access to right now. So second floor just does not seem to have anything useful for us. Third floor. This area right here is where we fought the boss. This goes outside. There was nothing in this location. Third floor is done. This area is where the train is. No, nothing there. Okay, so this room right here on the far west is the bathroom area. Nothing there. This requires a clock door. And this one is the kitchen and all the other stuff. And up here, I don't remember anything particular about a clock. So now I'm just sitting here thinking, where is the clock? You know? Let's check the files. This document is very old and much of the writing is illegible. Regular meetings of the Vaccine Research and Infectious Agent team will be held. Both meetings are security level 5 and held in the first floor West Operations Control Room and the second floor. Those are the two doors. But the password is 815. But we don't have access to it. Because those are, like I said, the doors that require the statues. Maybe if we enter 815 over here, perhaps it might do something. Security system locked. Insert the system disk. A system disk. I don't think that the microfilm counts as a system disk. There's nothing over here. And if I check anything else, let me see. Maybe if we go downstairs, perhaps there's a clock somewhere downstairs. Imagine that there had to be a clock somewhere around here. I don't even think I ran into it, to be honest. Let's go check. Okay, zombie's still down. Nothing going on in the kitchen. No clock here. Wonder why that zombie never gets off the ground. Maybe he's like a special one. I know that he's gotta obviously have some power to him, but I feel like maybe the clock might be here. There's a clock right here, see? Doesn't seem anything special about it. Well, we're gonna try the needle anyway. Yeah, nothing happening there. Okay, let's go upstairs and, up the ladder and see what happens. This is just taking us outside where it takes us back to the boss room. Actually right out here, so nothing happened there. Where is this clock? Do you reckon that it might? No, because that would be the bathroom. So let me see. You know, the only clock that we've even seen that remotely really gave me the hint was this one right here. But it wasn't accessible, it was broken. And if we go into the library, I don't recall seeing anything about a clock in there. But there was this upper floor area that I do remember, and I think it had a clock. Yeah, this one right here. So we have to go into the boss room, go back, and come up to the upper floor, and I think that's where the clock was, if I remember correctly. It's the only area that I can think of where a clock might be, besides the fact that it could be... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that that's where the location is. Yeah, I have a funny feeling, like I think I recall seeing a clock up there. It would make the most sense given the fact that I have checked almost every room. Okay, so we are going to want to go back to, let me think. We're gonna want to go to the staircase that's on the door that's outside of this one. Yeah, you know what's funny is that these Resident Evil, some of them are like they throw these things at you like early in the game and they expect you to kind of remember them. Although experienced players obviously do memorize these things, since they repetitively play these games a lot. Me, on the other hand, I just play them once in a blue moon. Like everybody else that's normal. Okay, so we're gonna want to go this way. Oh, god damn it, Cohen. Watch him beat me and he's gonna be like, help me. What did I tell you? I told you. He's still outside. Why didn't he just whack his knife around, you know? I'm not a very smart person.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Okay, Cohen, I need you to move. Yeah. So this is it right here. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Yeah, this is a very odd location to be putting a clock, not gonna lie. It's like in a very certain spot that you wouldn't even remember. Okay, so let's turn the minute hand to the right. And then we want to go to the hour hand and go left. 11, 10, 9, and here we go. Just say okay. Uh-huh. Voila. Very nice. Alrighty, so now we have to take the long way around because I'm pretty sure if I remember, this elevator doesn't function. So now we gotta go take the long way back. We'll definitely do a save when we're there. Hopefully Mr. Cohen doesn't give me problems. Oh, for goddamn sake, bird. A really old door. Look at it, like all the paint's coming off and everything. It looks like a little bit like Silent Hill. Yeah, it looks a little Silent Hill to me. So we still have to figure out where the security system disk is, so we can open up those sword doors, and we also need to find a water key, or the blue motif key. I imagine that that's what it's called. What does motif even mean? Does any of you know? I don't. I don't know what blue motif means. Okay, so we have 2 rooms we can go into. Let's go into this one first. I feel safe enough to not have to save for this one. It doesn't sound like there's any monsters in here. A verse of poetry. Well, I'm not very much of a poetry kind of person. I can write some beautiful poems, but I'm not gonna read it. This is not good. Oh my god, look at all of them. Holy crap. Cohen, I need you to kind of like run with me, man. There's no ammunition. Well, we got like a little healing item right here. Mr. Cohen is getting very severely injured right now. Probably should have just walked into that room by myself. Maybe perhaps that would have been a little better, because his AI is kind of like a little sketchy at times. It's almost like as if he kind of just stands there and takes it. You know, he doesn't have any bullets. He only got this little puny little knife. He does have a shotgun, but why waste it, right? Let's grab this item and let's use it on him. Let's go grab his let's go grab this ink ribbon. We only have one bullet left. God damn. Take this. We'll save. And then we're gonna go into that one room, and I feel like the 2 microfilms are gonna be used in that room, so that's why I'm gonna be taking it with me. It's on the bottom left hallway. I imagine that really big monster is gonna be in there. Maybe perhaps we might want to go by ourselves, since Cohen is kind of an imbecile. Might want to tell him to wait here.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I have a shotgun just in case I need it. Oh my god. Thing always creeps me the hell out, that thing. I hate it. Always hated it. Okay, so microfilm. We can put 2 in here. We'll insert it. And then we'll insert this one too. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. Got the system security disk, I believe. We'll just kind of bait the monster to come over here. There is 2 of them. Oh shit. Whoa. Damn, you 2. Okay, so that room is green. It means that we found every item in there, so we don't need anything. However, I wonder... I have a curious feeling like there's something still left in there. Ooh. Yeah, see? Like how, you see how like it says that it was green and there was nothing left in there, but then we open it and suddenly there's handgun bullets, right? See what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't register these items on the map. Try to bait him. Oh shit. Good thing I don't have Mr. Cohen with me. Okay, here we go. Ugh. We'll never have to come back to this hallway ever again. Thank God for that. We'll never have to come back. Okay, Mr. Cohen. I just came from hell and back. All for you. Okay, let's you know what, actually, let's keep that on him. Let's give him these. And then we'll just keep this on her. We'll tell him to come with me.
Yeah.
We'll do a little mini save. don't like losing progress. That's why I save so much. Unless I'm doing like a challenge or something, then I won't save as much. Or if I'm after like a specific goal or something, but since I'm just doing a normal playthrough, you know, why not just make sure that we keep ourselves safe? Does Mr. Cohen have much inventory? He actually does. And I almost want to give him his pistol back. Just in case. Might find some more handgun ammo soon. We'll actually open it up and give him some of his bullets back. There we go, and we'll equip it on him, and then we'll just go back to her. Really and truly, we only need one character to really have a shotgun. We don't really need two. But the thing is that, right now it's benefiting me. It is benefiting me to have two shotguns. So that's kind of the reason I have him right now. Okay, let's put in this ammo disc. See what it does. 0A. Okay. 0A. Well, I remember that 0 is here. I think. 1, 2, 3. Unless 0 is perhaps the second one. Yeah, 0A. So 0 and then A would be the third row. I don't know why the hell that one turned off. Maybe they have to be in two separate spots at the same time.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
So we'll check over here. And we'll have Mr. Cohen go over here. Ah, so you just had to have him in two different locations. Alrighty, we have the sword doors open now. Wow, there's 3 of them. Oh shit, I thought there was only 2.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check and see what each one goes to. This one has a nice little dead end, and the one that's over at the top area leads over to something that we might have to check later. And there was a third one, but I didn't see... Oh, it's the main entrance. It's the main entrance. I didn't know that the main entrance had a sword door. Interesting. Is there any monsters? Do you hear anything? Nothing. Sometimes you can hear them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he's down. He's down. Okay, there's only 2, so that's good. So this one here... Let's actually check the other room first. I have a funny feeling like this one's the safer one. The other one might be more dangerous or something. Got a couple blue herbs here. We'll take a couple of them with us. Uh-oh. Now I should have enough inventory space if I give him... if I actually combine this right here. And then we'll also take this right here, this little first aid spray. First Investigation Unit notes, we are searching the facilities and it looks a lot like the chemicals survived. Fortunately, the storage tanks are still at full. We have just started and there is a lot we don't know, but it appears that the chemicals can be mixed to produce new substances. The chemicals are scattered all about, not because of the accident, more a result of plain mismanagement. When we reopen the facilities, we will have to develop a system for dealing with these chemicals. Something is scrawled on the back of the note. Red, blue equals sulfuric acid. Green, red equals a stripping agent. So red, blue is acid, sulfuric acid. Green, red, strip. Okay, all right. Red, blue, green, red. Nothing here. Alright, let's leave this room and never come back to it. We're almost cleared out with the entire training facility at this point. Let's go in here and hope that... How many bullets do we have? I have 4 and he has 1. That's just fantastic. Okay, we got some handgun bullets. We'll definitely exchange here in a second. But let's at least get his ammunition up. Then we'll give this over to her, even though it's only 1 bullet. Okay, so we need to move these chess pieces probably to make it match what's on the table here. So it looks as though it's castle, so king, castle, and king, castle, and pawn. So 2 whites, 2 blacks, and then a white that's... okay, alright. So it was... looking from where we're at. So king, castle, and then it was king that was over here, and then we want castle pawn, which was 2 spaces to the left of it. Yeah, so 1 space down, so 2 left, 1 down, 2 left, 2 down. Okay. 2 left, 2 down. So this is all in correct space, but the only one that's out of place... No. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, dumbass, move this one. God damn it. Oh my god. The amount of response time it took just for her to even do something. Fucking Christ. Okay. Why do you think I saved so much? You ever thought about that? Because I cannot stand when unexpected situations like that occur and I have to backtrack so far. Because that's exactly what happens, is stuff like that. Alright, well, now that means that I have to give him his pistol. So maybe we only want to move that other one. Okay, we're gonna have to go and do this crap all over again. Alright, so let's go put the MO disk in. Hopefully it doesn't change the code. It should still be 0A. Yep, it is still 0A.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch over to her first. Okay, good.
This way.
Yeah.
Is he following me? Okay, he didn't respond. Oh, for God's sake. You ever hold down the button of like literally moving towards a direction and then suddenly it changes camera angle and now they're going a different direction? It's the one reason I can't stand fixed camera games. Shit. Damn it. How about you fucking help me, asshole? Nice shot, but that wasn't helping my situation. We'll start with this room first, since it's the most dangerous one. Okay, so we're gonna start off with pushing this one first. How about you move out of the way? So as long as we only move this one, nothing happens. Cool, now we have the black wings. Now we also just have to... I can't even move past that. Now we also just have to go back into that one room that had the two zombies and go and kill them with the chemicals that were in that room and get that healing item I think that was in there. It's a couple herbs. We finally did it. The new virus. We call it the progenitor. Progenitor? Progenitor. I want to carry it back and start detailed investigations immediately. March 23rd. Spencer says he's going to start a company. Well, I don't care as long as I can continue my research into progenitor. He can do what he likes. August 19th, Spencer keeps asking me to be the director of his new training facility. Maybe it's because of the business, but he's becoming intolerably pushy. Maybe I can turn this to my advantage. I need a special facility to properly explore all this virus's secrets. A place where no one will get in the way. November 30th. Damn that Spencer. He came to complain to me again today. He thinks of progenitor as nothing more than a money-spinning tool, fool. But if his influence continues to grow, it can only be bad for my research. If I'm going to properly develop progenitor, I must strengthen my own position too. At last, I've discovered a way to build a new virus type with progenitor as a base. Mixing it with leech DNA was the breakthrough I needed. I call it the new T-virus for Tyrant. Okay, well anyways, that's a lot of reading. Holy shit, that is a lot of reading. I thought it was like not much longer, but that was a lot longer than I was expecting. So yeah, I'm not gonna read all of that. That's a little bit much. Alrighty, so let's go back in here and let's make sure that we have plenty of bullets ready. We'll give this over to Mr. Cohen. Just in case he runs out of ammo. And let's take out those two zombies and then go and check the other doors and stuff like that. Okay. Hopefully you like turn around. Just try to grab these two if I can. See if I can move. Oh, come on, Mr. Cohen. Here's the first aid spray. I guess we'll have to have Mr. Cohen take it. Don't really have very many healing items, unfortunate to say. You ever get like so sick of like how you try to angle to face towards an item and it just won't pick it up? You know? You can imagine trying to do that in a speed run and then suddenly it just won't frickin' register like you trying to pick up an item. I have to admit that this game, unlike all the other Resident Evils, seems to have the most trouble picking up items. I've never noticed it before, but now that I'm playing it, sometimes it really seems like picking up an item off the ground is quite difficult. It's like as if you have to be very perfectly positioned to be able to grab it. Okay, let's open up this book. I don't like to personally use the blue herb mixed with red and blue. I mean red and green. Because you never know when you just only get poisoned and somehow you just really only need the blue herb, but you don't want to waste the healing item, right? So I kind of like to just leave it alone. It's always good to have your healing items in kind of like two separate locations. Like if I need one right here, I'll just leave one right here. Because sometimes you just run out of time and you just don't have enough time to survive to run to a very specific spot. And so it's better to sometimes just leave them in two separate locations in case that you run out of time, because poison can kill you quite quickly. Just run a little closer to her. Let's exchange this over to her. And we'll have her drop the other blue herb in a second. Okay, let's save. Now I think outside there might be some healing items. We'll go check. Since we are so close to the door. Okay, so we'll definitely, for right now, leave this here. And for right now, since I am gonna go outside, I'll just leave this here too. Let's go see what's outside. Hopefully it's not any monster dogs or something. Seems safe enough. This is where that elevator system is supposed to be, but we're missing a battery. No healing items out here. Yeah, I don't see any healing items whatsoever. Not a single thing at all. I was expecting something out here. Seems like there's an item up on the top of here. But you can't see it very well from here. Wonder how you're supposed to get that. I don't even know what it is. How do you think we possibly get that? Maybe Mr. Cohen can. Maybe he's Mr. Parkour Master. He could do some like Ninja Gaiden shit. Okay, well we can't do anything with that area. So it only leaves us one option left. We need to go upstairs. We gotta go check that one laboratory room. But before we do that, let's fiddle with the statue, see what it does. Good, we're nice and balanced. You know what's so funny? They could have literally just put both of their hands on the scale and just like kind of make it even and apply just enough pressure to simulate the situation, but then again, who knows? Maybe perhaps if I let go of my hands that the thing would have disappeared or something. Go check that one room that's up here. Let's go see what's up there. We also still need the blue key, if you remember the blue water key. We don't have it. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that is not good at all. Oh yeah. Okay, we got some handgun ammo. I think there was like a crap ton of zombies down there, if I remember. We'll just leave him here.
Okay.
Because he is a little slow. Yeah, I thought that there were... Okay, so we have to get like 3 emblems. And we have to put them all in this location. So this is like a very later part of the facility.
Come on.
Yeah.
That only leaves us with one location left, is right behind the little painting that I said that already was giving me the suspicion that there was something behind it, and I was right. Ouch. Come on, Mr. Cohen, we gotta go. Where's Cohen? I imagine that my HP is getting pretty low. I'm still in caution, so I'm kind of still surviving. I know I have a red and green herb down there, but I'm not going to use it. It would be kind of pointless because I want to save it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna leave. Uh-oh. How about you follow me and stop wasting my bullets? Okay, so see how, like I said, that there's some herbs that we would run into? Oh, nice. We get a little ink ribbon here. I might hold on to it for right now. We'll just kind of mix this one. I know I said that I don't like to mix it, but this is the one scenario where I feel like we're gonna kind of want to. We're definitely gonna save since we're down here, because we did dodge all the spiders, and I feel like they're gonna be a problem. Okay, so well, let's give Mr. Cohen this. Let's also give him maybe a couple extra bullets. Let's also reload our weapons. I have plenty of shotgun ammo right now. See, like I'm trying to angle her to get that item. Correctional Institute inmate list. Nobody's names that I recognize. Nobody I recognize at all. Yep, not a very important document to read. I feel like this is a very dangerous room. I don't know, something gives me the heebie-jeebies about this room. Feels very dangerous. Okay, so since Rebecca's gonna be by herself, we're gonna send over some shotgun ammo over to her. Just a couple rounds. Keep her safe. And we'll give all of the handgun bullets over to Mr. Cohen. Alright, ready? Oh boy.
I'm almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
This is definitely a very bad room. Oh yeah. Okay, so Mr. Cohen, I don't want you to leave this room just to be safe. I'd rather keep him in a nice little safe spot. Never know where I'm gonna need him. Then we'll go back to Rebecca. Okay, so right here, let's see what we're going to be doing here. Due to recent lightning strike, the power regulator continues to be inoperative. It wouldn't really matter about the power, except for the fact that the boiler room equipment is on the same grid. The equipment is so run down, I'll probably have to fix it up all the time. If you wish to rapidly set the indicator to 70, check first though that everything is connected to the chain. So we have to set it to 70. I'll say on. We'll say down. We'll say up. We'll say down. And then we'll say up. Okay, well that's not right. Okay, how about we try... This one's 50, so let's go 50 up. Second one up. We'll go this one down. We'll go this one up. And then we'll go one more up. Hey, nice. I don't know how I figure out these puzzles sometimes. Hey Henning, how are you? I just got home, was on the train, and the signal wasn't great, but I got some... Oh, well, I'm glad. You were on the train, really? Shoot, I have never taken a train before, but I'm glad that you can join. And I'm glad that you got to see some of the, video.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself. Which means you are trespassing.
He's like, you're in my torture chamber. This is where I like to do my terrible things, my fantasies. They are about to let out some really dangerous monster. Oh my god, it is a monkey. Good thing I gave the shotgun over to her. Okay, well, we have a shotgun. Never mind. But I had a shotgun. Can you imagine if you had to fight the monkey with no weapons?
To be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if
Mr.
somehow
Albert
it is true,
Wesker.
then Umbrella will be
Lick back
finished.
hair.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not
Do you remember
to
when
mention
Resident
ours,
Evil
too.
tried to make...
So, the
Hold
time
on.
has come at last.
What are you going to do?
He looks so young,
I will
William
simply say
Burkheim.
goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
Combat
You can't
data.
be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
What if they came out with like an X virus and a Y virus and a Z virus?
I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime,
He doesn't even look like he's in his
about that madman.
early 20s, maybe late 20s.
RC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
Why do they always have like a light blue eye? Like it's just like a very light blue eye.
I can't. Hold on.
Oh shit! Now I gotta go save her ass. Oh, that's just fantastic. Now I gotta go save her. Okay, so we are in this room. We need to reach facility basement B2. Well, I can only imagine there's one way to get there. Okay, well let's Hey, I just thought about something. Hold on one second. Yeah, I just thought about something. Doesn't Billy have the, You're not gonna let me save? No way. I can't save. And the map is right there. There's a map. I can't save. No way. And this fucking monkey. This fucking monkey. The fucking camera angles. Couldn't even freaking get out because every time the camera angle changed, it was like pissing me off. Fucking making me move all weird. Hey, look at all this handgun ammo. I'll just grab one set of bullets. Holy crap, look at all the monkeys. Well, how the hell do I save her? Hold on one second. Hold on one goddamn second. Son of a gun. Okay, hold on one second. Damn it. Damn it. Damn monkeys. Shotgun is like so slow and it's so weak. This shotgun is so slow. It's so slow. Holy shit, it would not shoot. What the hell? And they were so overwhelming, the monkeys, you know? Ah. Damn it. Well, that was a very bad idea. Wait, so does he not have the ink ribbons? Well, I thought it was him who had the ink ribbons. We're gonna definitely exchange shotguns. Okay, because you definitely suck with that shotgun. We'll just...
Check it out.
Roger.
Actually, wait, I need both of them. Take the document. Yeah, those monkeys are powerful. Holy crap. That was not a joke. Kind of makes me think I might have needed the grenade launcher. Perhaps that would have been a little more helpful. Well, hopefully I can save her ass this time. so you know what's the funny thing about it? Remember what I was saying about Albert Wesker? They made him look so shitty, like in the real life movies. I mean, it was so terrible. It was like really awful what they made him look like. He was just so fat looking. And I did not like the real life movies. Now, the cartoon ones or the animated ones that look a little more, I don't know, like, you know, like kind of like modern games these days. Those ones were pretty good. I like them, you know. I don't really watch them, but, you know, it's like I did like a few of them that I saw. I don't really remember, honestly, any of them anymore. But I should watch them once in a while. If I had to really choose a favorite, though, that's hard for me to say. Because the last one I watched was the one with Claire Redfield and I think Chris Redfield, and then they had the tyrant, William Burkheim. I think that was like the only one I ever saw. Okay, the monkey is going to be a problem. Hope that it's going to be strong enough to take him down. So I was like holding down the down button and he was going down the hallway and then he started going to the right of the hallway. It's like I said, it's really weird how they made the controls whenever the camera switches. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, you goddamn fucking monkey. He's alive? I was gonna say, he better not be alive. Okay, so how do I save you? Like, for real, how do I save you? I don't understand, like, what am I supposed to do to save her? You gotta save her before... Well, how do I get down there? Are you telling me that this room was not the correct one the whole time? Because it's not like... So how do I get to B2? Well, if I go to L2 maps, to the training facility, it's not there, couldn't possibly be there, and it couldn't possibly be there either, so how do you save Rebecca is my question. Guess I might want to look it up real quick, because I really don't want to die. How to save Rebecca RE0. So it says guide Billy to her location by navigating to the Eliminator ape-infested halls and solving the piano power to get the battery. Then reach the room with the apes. Okay, so I think I know where to go. I think. So we wasted all that time killing the apes for no reason in that room. Okay, so something about a battery. Wow, did you see how bullshit that was? Well, there's no battery here. Yeah, I don't see any battery here. Something about an ape-infested room for a battery. I didn't even see battery in there. Yeah, there was no battery. And I'm solving the piano puzzle. Piano puzzle? What piano puzzle? There's no piano puzzle that I was aware of. Oh my god, man. Oh, fuck my life.
Resident Evil 0.
Okay, so I saw no battery. No battery. That's the second time I died to this situation. At least we know that, like, we don't really need his, shotgun for that ape-infested room. I am still gonna exchange shotguns, though, because I feel like this shotgun's better. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so... Before heading to the basement, ensure you have the grenade launcher with incendiary to Billy. It's the key for the apes. And then, once in the basement, you'll encounter 3 Eliminator apes. Immediately turn right to make quick turn to escape into the first door for safety. Inside the safe room, you'll need to use the service lift to send the ice pick. The AI's wrong. Holy shit. They have an AI generated answer and it's talking about shit that's not even anything to do with this situation. What the fuck? Okay, so remember where the boiler room was with the steamer blowing out and you couldn't pass? As it showed you in the cutscene, the steam has stopped spraying and you can pass that area now, so that's where we gotta go. Jesus Christ, they need to fucking get rid of the AI, like, answers and all this stuff. I cannot stand AI. I think it's one of the worst fucking things in the world. It is so bad. Oh my god. Okay, at least we know what to do. Go up. We'll go up. And then we want to go down. Up and up. Good thing is I can actually just grab the grenade launcher if I wanted to. But what's the point? Like, it, you know, it's too much wasted special ammo. I don't want to waste my special ammo on apes. Okay, so that's where we gotta go. I know where that is too. Good thing I can just do an edit for this, but still, it's quite annoying to have to deal with it on live. Hopefully I can just run over there real fast. Damn monkey. Yeah, you ever see why the leech run? Like, you ever tried doing the leech challenge where you have to, like, kill or gather 100 leeches or something? Now you see why I sometimes could not finish such thing at 100 leeches, is because you deal with stuff like this, and, like, the whole entire challenge is exactly like this situation. Just very, very absurd difficult. Okay, so we want to go over to second floor, no, first floor. We'll want to take the first aid spray with us just in case. Imagine that zombie that I saw earlier is going to get off the ground. Yeah, that one right there. I figured he was gonna get off the ground. They found a nice little special moment for him. Okay, so there's a couple green herbs. We'll leave those alone for later. I don't like how these camera angles change the direction of where I'm moving. I'll be holding the down stick, and they'll be moving upward. I'll hold the up stick, and then I'll move downward. It's just really weird. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think she's in this room right here. Yep. Straight over to the right. Well, I'm right there. I'm helping. Thank God I made it to her. Ooh-wee.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
I didn't even have to waste a single round the whole way. Hey, look, there's a typewriter right there, too. Perfect. And I have a couple saves.
Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over.
And she's like, my boyfriend is right here. But
Answer me.
I lost him.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Cohen actually is quite a respectable
My
character
first mission
so
and
far.
already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career.
I mean, look at those
Probably
eyes.
won't live
Look at
long
those
enough to worry
eyes.
about it.
He's like,
I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people?
of course he
I'm
didn't.
not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year.
It's like a very wrong time
Our
ago.
unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle.
This is like,
But the hideout was far away.
this is like
from our
watching, I don't know, like a really old military movie.
were killed by the enemy.
Like, I want to say it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Forrest Gump military movie, or otherwise like Full Metal Jacket.
In the end, only 4 of us survived.
Cinematically, that's what it looks like.
Only there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Damn. Hey, this is like the start of Resident Evil 5.
Kill them all! Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
This is why all the Africans were so angry. Because we killed their people.
Do it!
That's horrible. Damn. That's horrible.
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can.
Why not
That's
just
all.
run? Just go find an island. You know, you'll survive. You'll be fine. Get yourself a nice pina colada or something. You know, it's funny, but like Rebecca looks at him like, like the way that all guys wish that a woman would look at them. And unfortunate to say, it only happens in video games. Let's see, let's combine it here, and let's give Cohen the pistol ammo. And then we'll have him use the shotgun for right now, because we do need to start using it. Because these monsters are pretty strong. Actually, you know what, we'll do that, and then we'll save. Yeah, we'll want him to be the backup shooter, but not with shotgun. I want to use the shotgun. Shotgun's like, I don't know, like, I know a lot of people say, you know, that you should use the grenade launcher. But the thing is I like to save it for, like, the near end game. I would prefer to not have to waste such a powerful weapon on apes. Oh crap. Damn it. Fucking ape. He's still alive? No, they're both dead. Okay, good. Come on, Cohen, start shooting. There you go. And I think it's dead. See? That's why I didn't want to waste the grenade launcher, because that was just fine right there. We're gonna exchange these both, and then we'll use this. And then we're also going to grab the shotgun ammo from him. Just a couple rounds. Don't have to grab them all. And then we'll have him pick up these. We definitely want to go get the rest of those handgun ammos that were located in that one area before I had to go rescue her. So we're gonna do a little backtracking. Let's see. This is locked. So it says to rekindle something about like the 6 statues. So we're just gonna have to wait on this one, because I'm pretty sure that certain ones have to be lit in order for it to open up the door, but we don't know which ones they are. But we will go back and try to, you know, gather some items and stuff, and make sure we get all the important shit out of the way. Okay, so we have a couple healing items here. Let's give this over to Cohen. Let me see. So we can create a 2 green and 1 blue. That was not what I wanted her to do. It had a delayed reaction right there. Oh my god, that was such a waste. That had a delayed reaction. Like, I literally said do the combine and it did not register. Like, it has a very slow reaction time to like your responses of like how you move or anything like that, like what you want it to do with the menu. Like, I'm not kidding you, it's got a slow reaction. But it's okay, it's my fault for speeding through it when I shouldn't have to in a menu. I thought you could grab his pistols. I mean, look at those weapons right there. Doesn't that look like something we should be able to pick up? Huh. Maybe he drops it when his body disappears, who knows? Okay, let's drop a couple items here. So let's first off pick this up off the ground. We'll have to do it as Mr. Cohen. We'll just leave this on the ground. We'll also go over here and leave this on the ground. I like to separate them because you clutter them both together, makes it very difficult to pick up some of these items. Okay, that's good. We'll have him leave this. And then we'll leave out this room. Let's go back and grab a couple things. Now, I know that it's really dangerous for me to go into that ape room, but I'm not trying to go into the ape room. I'm actually trying to specifically go into the zombie room that's back here. Oh shit. Yeah, we want to go into this one because it had a lot of handgun ammo. Just let him do all the shooting. How about you don't waste a shotgun, damn it? Okay, let's grab this. Like how she's already injured. Let's grab this as well. Yeah, there was nothing, if I remember, in the ape room. So there's no reason to go in there unless you're looking for a fight. But grabbing all those handgun bullets was very, very helpful. Grab the gasoline. Take it with us. It's pretty much everything in this room. Nothing else that we need. And the ape room is green. Even though last time it said it was green in one of the rooms, it actually had handgun ammo in it. So don't always listen to that. Because if you don't look at an item and it doesn't register on the map, it won't count as if there's something in there. It's kind of stupid, honestly. Hopefully Cohen didn't get left behind. Okay, thank God. Alright, so we made it safely back. And let's take a look at our inventory. Cohen has plenty of handgun ammo, that is good. Although both characters are now suffering from a little bit of damage. Let's see. Yeah, so far so good. I like what I have. I'll actually exchange a couple rounds over to her. And then we'll definitely not pick that up. We'll just leave their HPs as is. But what I am going to do is do a save. And then we'll run back and do all of what we have to. Not any rooms that I remember that I've missed so far. Pretty sure we have everything. Should be pretty good. Alright, let's go and see what we have to down in the lower basement area. Unfortunate to say, those guns that he had on him, they're not something that we can use. Would have been cool because it would have been like Code Veronica, where it would have had like dual pistols and stuff, you know? Alrighty. Well, let's see what kind of dangerous shit they got down here. Pretty sure it's gonna be questionably dangerous, so let's actually equip our shotgun. Never know if there's gonna be any apes down there. We'll wait for him to get a little closer. Yeah, this door looks a little Silent Hill to me. Okay, so we don't know which ones they are, so I'll just have to pass this and wait. Good thing I killed the monkeys because they really do spam attack, and it's very hard to get around them. Hopefully there's no spiders down here. Oh shit. Goddamn. Uh-oh. Switch over to Cohen. Okay, so he's okay. And, they're all good. Okay, so we have a new key. This one looks to be for a locker. And was there anything else that we missed? Nothing. Alright, so we're done here. Doesn't look like there's any other movable areas that we can move to. Okay, so let's go down here. Make sure that hopefully we'll not have to fight anything dangerous in this room. Spiders are concerned. Well, it looks as though there's 2 rooms in this area. We'll check this one first. Okay, so this looks like something that we might want to have a very powerful character go into. So since Billy tends to be the stronger one, let's switch him over. Let's give Rebecca this, and we'll give Cohen that, and we'll just have Cohen be the one that goes in there. So we'll just
I'll check it out.
Okay.
wait. Let's give him the shotgun. And let's also exchange over a few rounds. Just a few, you don't have to have all of them. Just in case he might need some inventory space. Plenty of handgun ammo. Good thing I gave her all the handgun ammo. Look at all these guns though. Damn, and we can't even take a single one of them. They look pretty beat up. Well, that's unfortunate. And she has some shotgun ammo. It's locked. Well, we have a key for it. Looks like we got a briefcase. Wonder what the code might be. Well, judging from what I've seen, maybe 385. Okay, so we want to enter 385. How do I do it? About 385. Who the hell just writes the number on it? Handgun parts, so I can put it on one handgun. Now I know that Cohen's pistol is supposed to be like the stronger one, if I'm not mistaken, and you want her to be able to put that on his pistol. So we're gonna go back in a minute, but first we're gonna see what we can do here. Okay, so let's switch over to Cohen. Grab this real quick. Let's get the hell out of this room. Let's go and put this on the ground. And then what we'll do is we'll go over here. See what's over here. So it's just one big circular room. We'll go center. Okay, that did not work. Let's try right. Looks like we found something. Not sure what the hell it is. I'm sorry, what? Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Good thing I had Cohen. God damn it. What the hell? Move, man. Like, so easy for him to get, like, spammed into these situations. He is hurting. He's hurting really bad, too. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he's hurting really bad. I think that might have been the blue key. Yeah, that's the blue key. Okay, good. We got the blue key. Yeah, good thing I put Cohen out there, because if it was Rebecca, she would have died. Yeah, see like how they spam attack you? It's like the shittiest thing you gotta deal with in this one.
This way. I'll check it out.
Okay.
This way.
Roger.
Okay, so let's combine the two things that we need. So let's give this over to her. Let's combine this with that. And that way we have a nice strong pistol. We're gonna exchange pistols. And we're gonna give him this one. We're gonna exchange shotguns and give her this one. And that way, if anything happens, she'll have a nice strong pistol. And he'll have a powerful shotgun. Actually, you know what? Let's give him the powerful shotgun. But we're gonna have him use the pistol, though. And for me, I have a powerful pistol. We're gonna have to be very careful backtracking. Because if I do get hit by the spiders, we are fucked. Really, really fucked. To make it safe, we'll go in here just to reset the position of the monsters. Come on, Cohen. How about you fucking move, Cohen? Stop worrying about trying to attack them. There we go. Okay, we're in a nice safe area. No crazy monsters. Good thing I killed the apes. Now let's head back and go get some healing done. And at the same time, while we're getting the healing done, make sure that we save, because that was a very, very sketchy part of the game right there. Could have been very dangerous for both of us. Me and Mr. Billy. Alrighty, nice. We're in a nice safe spot, thank God. Would have been a really scary situation. Okay, so we have a double, we have a green blue and we have a green. And then we have a couple blues. Unfortunately, we don't have anything else that's stronger than that. And what's this item right here? Oh, it's just the green herb. Well, since Cohen is the one that's in danger, we're gonna want Cohen to be the one that uses it. So we're gonna just use it on him, kind of keep him in a little bit of a safer zone. We're actually gonna get rid of this shotgun out of our inventory. And then we're just gonna pick up this item right here. Do a nice save. Try to make sure that both of them have their pistol ready. They do have their pistol ready. I'm gonna have him drop that later. We're actually gonna give him a couple rounds. Save. And actually, before I save, let's actually go up here. drop this right here. It's in a nice visible spot where I like it, where I can see it. Let's use this. Okay. Did I save? I don't remember doing it. I don't remember hearing a typewriter sound. Okay, good to go. We have a few saves remaining. It's not very much, but it's gonna keep us going. Okay, so let's see. If I remember correctly, we have to go to the second floor, and it needs to be in that one room that's, yeah, right here. Okay, so second floor into this room. See, the reason that you want Rebecca to have the stronger pistol is because, since I actively use her, I'm faster at shooting than the AI, because the AI, Billy Cohen, he's not really that fast at shooting, and it makes it problematic, you know? Okay, nice, nice. Let's take a look. See, so this one has a dead-end room right here, so let's go and see what's in here first. Hopefully no crazy zombies. Should be something in here. Imagine that this room... Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, we're gonna definitely get the shotgun. Damn. Get back. I can't see him. I don't know where he's coming from. Oh well. Is he dead? He's not dead. God damn it. No. Damn it. Oh my god. That's why I save. Because stuff like that. Damn. And it's like their HP is so low, and I get it. I can use the grenade launcher. Maybe I probably should against something like that. I didn't expect him to be there though, you know? Out of all the monsters that we could have ran into in that situation, I didn't expect him out of all things. Acid works the best against organic material, if I remember. I never really personally liked having, just leave this here. Just take the grenade launcher with us. Feel like maybe she might survive a little bit better with it. Just in case we run into one of those plant-based creatures again. We'll definitely combine this. Nice. We'll use it. Try to see if I can speed up our winning our situation with that zombie. Yeah, that's why I don't really like using the grenade launcher. I like to save it for really sticky situations, and that one right there is kind of a sticky situation because I don't know what kind of items are in there, but you know, I imagine there's got to be something important if he's in there. I'm surprised with 3 shots that didn't take him down. 4 shots he's still up. 5 shots he's still up. 6 shots he's still up. No. 6 shots. Holy shit. That's crazy. He took that many rounds. All that for a vice handle, and I'm in danger mode now. God damn. 6 shots, and he was still up. That's crazy. God damn it, get off of me. And he almost blew us up too, both of us. Gotta be careful. No way! What? What the fuck? Where's all my Molotovs?
Yeah.
Where's all my Molotovs when I need them? No way. Are you kidding me? What the hell is this thing for? What do you need this for? It allows you to operate a vice. Well, it sounds like Mr. Cohen's gonna be needed. Oh, hell no. Oh man, that's just crazy. So he's in the hallway, and he's blocking 3 different rooms. Damn it. It sounds like I might need Mr. Cohen with me. But that's a problem. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay.
Shit. I don't have no healing items either. Nice and quiet room. Don't have to deal with no craziness right now. Piano. Play the piano? Sure. I can tell she doesn't play the piano very well. Yep, she don't play the piano very well. It's okay, because I don't play the piano either. You're not alone in that part. Seems like there's nothing... I don't know, it seems like there's supposed to be something else in this room. But... according to what I'm seeing, it's not working. Maybe if I get Mr. Cohen with us... Oh, that's scary though. No! Oh, why? Why?
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, he was stunned the first time when I was like using Rebecca and he wasn't moving, and now suddenly he's moving and he got a really nice fucking whack on me. God damn it. So I have an idea. We're gonna run in there, grab the vice with 1 character only. That way we always have like some kind of safety, you know? We're not gonna waste our shotguns and all that, our grenade launchers and all that stuff. That's too much. That's asking for way too much. Is this going the right way? Oh shit, I'm not even going the right way. Where was I coming from? I think I came from up here. That's right, that's right. I remember now. Damn it, that was like a waste of getting hit once. Okay. We can do this. Cohen,
I'll go.
Okay.
I need you to be the first one to go. Okay, grab the vice. Grab the vice, dumbass. God, this camera angle. Jesus. Shit. Well, what the hell? No, what the fuck? Get off. God, I've got like a raging heartbeat. So what happened? Nothing? Did anything happen? Oh, well, I opened up a door. And it has, magnum ammo, really. How about a healing item? We got a battery and some Molotov. Only problem is, I don't have any room for it. Shit. I have no room for any of this. Rebecca's gotta be the one to do it. I'm gonna leave Cohen in here for right now. Very dangerous for him to be out. I need to get a healing item. I need one fast, and I need one... This room looks very questionable. Gotta get him a healing item. What do you know? I got a healing item. Yes. This is good. Okay. You have a chance to survive. Look at that. Green herb and red herb. Oh shit, there's one for both of them. Oh, for God's sake. This is perfect. Now, if only I could get some Molotovs. Get rid of that stupid monster that's in the hallway. Maybe perhaps she may survive long enough to be able to get that to happen. Because I don't want to waste it. But I might be able to get over to him. Because I need 2 people in this room. Yeah, I do need 2 people in this room, I think. Because I don't know what this is for. Doesn't seem of anything of interest. Okay, so we are good on this room. I believe that there's nothing left to do in it. This vice right here, I don't know if this is a machine and rust. Okay, it doesn't look as though that any of this stuff matters. Just see if I can manage to get over to Cohen. What's he doing here? Did he switch hallways? No, he didn't. Oh, he just happens to be there. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's scary. I don't really get freaked out too much, but that's concerning. Alright, so let's give this over to him. Let's take these Magnum rounds. Use it. Switch over. Yeah, let's just try to see if we can get back out there.
Let's go!
Okay.
Okay, so what we want is for Rebecca to hopefully reach
You
over
stay
and
here.
Yeah.
get those Molotovs going. Not too bad so far, doing pretty okay. You can hear those bugs. They're all up in that room. It's too bad I wasted so many Molotovs on those insects in the earlier parts of the game. Don't have enough room for that. We'll leave the Magnum ammo probably right here. No room, really. Okay, we'll leave it here then. Oh no, I ran out of items for me to be able to fit all this shit in this area. So that means that I have to find a alternative room to do it in. I want to say I'm gonna leave an item, preferably. You know what? Let's just use it. And then we'll just go and do our thing. What we have to do. Okay, we're gonna take this gasoline with us. Just this once. I normally don't, but we're gonna drop it first. And then what we want is to save, because we've been through some shit. We only have like one left. Try to save it for a really nice proper moment until I can find some more of these things. Do a second save just in case. Leave this here. Go and grab the gasoline. Because I did see some bottles earlier. More of them. We'll also leave the Magnum. Don't need it. How about you get off of me? God damn it. Whoa. Wow. I'm surprised he's so powerful. He is so powerful. Even with the Molotovs, it doesn't even do shit to him. It turns him red, but like, what the fuck, man? He's so strong. The hell? You figure that the Molotovs would have actually done something to him. No, it doesn't really do shit to him. It doesn't even freaking phase him that much. That's insane. That's like absolutely. He took 5 grenade launcher rounds just to kill as a regular situation. And even 2 Molotovs and all the handgun bullets with the upgraded pistol doesn't do shit to him. That's insane. I'm playing on normal. That's the funny thing. This is normal difficulty. And it's absolutely crazy how powerful he is. I mean, like, it's absurd. This is normal difficulty. Yeah, we're hurting for healing items. I am tanking the shit out of, like, I mean, they're tanking the shit out of my freaking shots, you know? Like, I've been trying to shoot their asses down, and they're tanking my fucking shots. I mean, that's insane, like, how powerful that these creatures are. Very, very powerful. I don't remember this one being this hard at all. But then again, I was playing it on the GameCube, and I feel like I remember it being easier. Maybe the HD remaster, they up the, you know how they are with these new releases on games. They always like make it so much more difficult than it actually is supposed to be. Yeah, I feel like they make them way harder whenever they do these re-releases on games and stuff, you know? Like, it always feels like they up the ante on how difficult the game is. Could be wrong, but I don't remember this game being this hard. Okay, we got the battery. Let's play the piano with Billy. And now we have the battery and Rebecca.
This way.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Cohen, I'm gonna need you to use your shotgun. Like, really use your shotgun. Now I'm gonna use the Molotovs with her and see how this goes. But we're gonna go check that one room on the northeast side first. Okay, let's have him use his pistol and her use the pistol. Always reset your shot because the enemy is moving. So by resetting it, I mean like drop your weapon and do that when they're actively moving side to side. Because unless you're directly facing in front of them, it's sometimes you'll miss your shot and you don't want to. I drop it because they'll auto-aim towards the direction of the enemy, but I'll have to purposely drop it. Okay, let's put the vice. Now we have one tablet we need to grab 2 more to be able to leave out that one area where the laboratory area was. Because it required 3 emblems. I know perhaps one of them might be in the area where the battery is. Where the elevator is. Now that we're done with all of these rooms, we can leave this area and hopefully get back to the main mansion. Hopefully he came with me. Thank God. Didn't even have to waste my Molotovs. Oh. I know that I only have 1 ink ribbon, but I'm almost tempted to use it, because now that we're done with all that ridiculous bullshit, it almost makes me want to use the ink ribbon right now. I know that I don't want to waste it, but somehow I have a feeling like I'm gonna want to. Only because of how difficult the situations are getting. Okay, let's give all of the handgun ammo over to him. And, we'll exchange the battery. And we'll exchange, the tablet. We're gonna actually, we're gonna drop the tablet. Oh shit, we don't have any more room to fit anything in this room. Hey, why do you have his gun? I don't want you to have his gun. Okay, we'll reload this. We'll put this over. Just to have a couple bullets for me. And, then, what we're wanting to do... Okay, we both have a pistol. We'll go into this room right here. We'll drop a couple items in this room. There's nobody who's gonna ever show up in this room either. This room should be pretty safe. So we'll just drop this in here. And then, judging from what I remember, the facility in this area is accessible from the 2nd floor going northbound. And that will take us over there where we can drop the tablet if we wanted to out that direction. Because unless I have all 3 tablets, it makes no sense to carry the other one around, so we'll just leave it for right now in this room. And we'll leave. I'll try to wrap things up for this video pretty soon, because I don't want to stay up too late, so that way I can at least get on a little earlier tonight. You know what? I have an idea. Since this is a combinable item, we'll take this. And we'll take this. And free up a space for ourselves, because we don't have enough space. So we'll free up a little bit of space by doing that, and then we'll drop it. Then we'll take this with us. I don't know where the Magnum is. Haven't been able to find it. We'll take, what is this? Oh, it's the knife. Well, I don't really want this thing. Alright, I've got 1 left. Damn it. I know I don't want to use it, but I don't ever want to have to deal with those creatures that were in the hallway. the ones that are leechy monsters. So I want to kind of just save right here. I mean, I'd rather not have to deal with them ever again. That was not a very comfortable situation for me. I did not like going near those guys. Alright, so we're gonna need to go to... well... we need to use the battery. And the battery is usable from outdoors, actually. So we need to go outside first. See where this might take us. Alright. So now what? Use the lift? So this is probably how we get that item that's on the top of the, yeah, on the top of the thing. Climb up here and hopefully she'll be able to fit back there. Just gonna push this out of the way if Mr. Cohen can kind of get the fuck out of my damn direction. Let you move your ass out of my direction. I have to like constantly move him out of my direction. Don't you hate it when games where they have AIs or NPCs and they always stand in your way? You ever tried that in like old games, for example? Like you're walking in a shop and like the shopkeeper's like standing directly in your freaking way. It always makes me so damn mad. Alright, let me see. Let's hopefully be able to reach that up there. Wow. It's just off by a centimeter. See like how long it takes for her to freaking get into position to be able to push this? Like it's so stupid. Like you see this? Look, look, look. I am literally trying to get her to push this object and she won't push it. It's just so stupid. How piss poor it takes the action to perform. So many like invincible walls or invincible frames or, you know, just like invisible frames and invisible walls and little particles that you can't just bypass. It's annoying. Oh look, we found the second tablet. Oh, alright, alright, so we only have one more to go. Not too bad. Since we can take the lift... Actually, you know what? If I take the lift... I think one person has to stay down. Because I don't think that you can just take it up there whenever you want to. I don't know, maybe I can, but maybe I can't. Yeah, I imagine that we won't be able to access it unless I specifically... Okay, we have 2 tablets. I'll just leave it outside of this room. Alright, so the third tablet, let me think about where its location is. It has to be... I'm still surprised that we don't have the fire extinguisher to go back to this area right here for the train, so it has to be underground. Where the... Yeah, it has to be underground where the basement area was. Because there was that area that had all the statues that I could light up, and I didn't find out what I was supposed to do with that. So maybe we have to go back down there, because that's the only room that I haven't been in that I can think of. We have no more saves. unacceptable that I have no more saves. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Hopefully we'll find an ink ribbon soon. I would like to be able to save before I can sleep. Is the underground area. Yeah, this area right here. Okay, so I stand on Earth with horns proud. I imagine what we want is to mark all the predators. I don't know why, but I get this feeling like maybe marking all the predators is what we want to do. Okay, eagle. Wolf. And maybe this one right here, because this looks like a predator. But then there's also that snake. Yeah, snake's a predator. Didn't work. Well, how do I know which one goes to which? Maybe we just light all of them. Huh. Six souls imprisoned within the chains of death rekindle the flames from the spirits of the weak. Spirits of the weak. We want... Okay, so let's start off with the weakest. Stag. Stag is prey. Snake is very tough. Jaguar is tough. Wolf is tough. Horses are tough. Maybe an eagle? I mean, eagles kind of represent a prey. Rekindle the flames from the spirits of the weak. Well, who else is weak? My sharp wits allow me to bring down even the greatest horned beast. Well, that's a powerful one. I am king of all. No creature can escape my grasp. That is a strong one. I creep up on my victims to conquer even the mightiest of kings with my poison. That is a strong one. I dance freely through the air, capturing a legless prey. That is kind of a strong one. No amount of speed can surpass my... let's try snake. Oh, it's not working. Okay, so let's look it up and let's find out what the answer is, because I apparently don't know prey from predator. Rekindle the weak. RE0. So according to the Animal Lighter puzzle, they give you a clue if you examine them, and I feel it may be victim to a dodgy translation. Okay, so deer gets killed by wolf, horse gets killed by tiger, and snake gets killed by eagle. But the thing is that I solved this puzzle on my first attempt, although I was 95% sure, and okay, so... doesn't look like anybody has the answer. No, the flames of the weak indicate, okay. Why can't just, like, people just write the fucking answer? The horse escapes the wolf but gets killed by the lion. Oh my god. I just wish that somebody would just have the fucking answer already, because I hate freaking puzzles. I can't stand it. Okay, so I gave up and looked for tips, and when I was informed that this was supposed to be in order, it suddenly made more sense. So it's supposed to be in order. Wow. Why didn't they just say so? They literally said, like, rekindle the flames of the weak, but it means to actually do it from the weakest to the strongest. That's stupid. Okay. Animal lighter puzzle. Deer. It's deer. Wolf. Wolf. Horse. Cougar. This was not the order I would have ever guessed. Snake. And an eagle. I would have never guessed this puzzle. If it was in this specific order, I would have never guessed it. There is no way in hell I would have ever guessed that. That is a ridiculous order. Okay, so looks as though that this room right here, we don't know what's in it. Couple bottles. Can actually make some more Molotov with it. Got any healing items in here? Maybe? Is this a tablet? We have our third tablet. Good. We have our third tablet. Now, let's see if there's anything else. That's it. So now we can leave to the laboratory area. But before we do, take a look at what this door is over here. Feels like a monkey room. Don't know. What's over here? Wooden box of various gadgets and gizmos. Is there anything else in here? Is this all that was in this room? Was that in a note? It was just that in a note? There was nothing else important? Management trainee diary. What is it that Director Marcus is researching all the time? And what's with his weird interest in leeches? Interest seems more like love at times. Rumor has it that there's something dangerous about those leeches. Is it true that when Dennis just touched one, he got ill with a fever? Again today, there were those horrible moans behind that door, beyond that door. Let sleeping dogs. No way I'll go near him. Even if the director ordered me, I wouldn't want to end up like Dennis. That poor bastard, scratching and scratching makes me itch just watching him. I like how they spelled just as in Jost. Must maybe go. One floor can, but how? Oh, I guess if he's spelling differently because he's turning into a zombie, so his, language writing is going off. So was that it in this room? That was it? Nothing else important? Damn, okay, well I guess we're leaving and we're done. Well, not too bad. Wish I had my brush on me. I haven't brushed my hair the whole entire time. Hair's like all freaking starting to separate into little pieces in front of my face now. Okay, the video's almost over as soon as I can get a save in. And we'll have like, what, one final video? Because we just have to go through like laboratory facility and stuff. You guys are like, but Siri, I want to watch the whole dang thing. Alrighty, let me see. We can make some Molotovs. Don't know if I have any more gasoline though. Got the magnums and the grenade launcher. Gonna need to pick up the rest of the tablets. So we'll grab this one off the ground in a second. Yeah, let's grab this one. Let's create our final batch of this. Then we'll grab the other tablets. Now all we have to do is go back to that laboratory area and put in the 3 tablets. Fortunate to say that I can't save at all. Like my hair is like feeling like there's like little pieces poking at my face. Alright, let me see. So we want to go upstairs. So I know that the bugs can't pass a certain point, if I remember. Like right here, for example. If I remember, they get stuck right here. And you can just kind of like shoot them. Look at all of them. Damn, that was a lot of them. Good thing I remembered that little tactic right there. Helped a lot. Alright, now we can go put the 3 tablets in and hope that we find like a new save room at some point to be able to get some more ink ribbons, save the last video for, you know, next time. One of the longer Resident Evil is just like Code Veronica. I would definitely need to do a remake on Code Veronica eventually. It was one of my top favorite number one favorite Resident Evils ever made was Code Veronica. Eventually I'll go through all the rest of them before hopefully the brand new one comes around, but I won't go through like every Resident Evil before then, just a couple. Interesting. Well, this is not what I expected when you put those tablets in there. let's just run across because I can hear some flying enemies. Don't want to get hit by them. Whatever's in here, I don't know. One of them can unlock the door. Maybe we might want Billy Cohen to be the one to do it.
Let's split up.
Okay.
I'll definitely give the shotgun over to her just to be sure that she's safe. This looks like a little side alley, or another door might be. I don't know. Yeah, looks as though there's a couple doors that are locked over here. Not getting any power. It's locked from the other side. This looks really dangerous. This looks concerningly really dangerous. Just try not to interact with anything that could possibly get me killed. Oh, thank God. We made it. We actually made it. Oh, thank you. We don't have the grenade launcher, but it doesn't hurt to at least take a look at the item, maybe even pick it up if I can. Okay, we have made it to a save spot, and I have gone through all of the mansion. I have gone through all of the underground area. So let's see how much is left of Resident Evil 0. So we'll go to RE0 walkthrough. But aside from that, before I actually look it up, I want to thank you guys for watching these videos and always being here to experience these really relaxing, wonderful moments with Resident Evil. Resident Evil has always been one of my better videos because when I look back at them, they've always been very relaxing for the most part, unless I was doing Resident Evil 4 professional difficulty on the remake. That was the only time I've ever gotten a little upset because the game is quite absurdly known to be notoriously bad at like how balanced the professional difficulty is. It is actually quite absurd. But aside from that, playing Code Veronica and now Resident Evil 0, and I'm pretty sure I've done another one, they've always been very relaxing to me. And I appreciate like you guys sitting here to, you know, experiencing these relaxing moments with me. But, you know, these games are pretty much coming to a close soon because I'm running out of like all the Silent Hills, and eventually, you know, Resident Evils will go by flying out the window, and eventually all these, you know, games, they won't be, you know, needed anymore for me to have to do a video on them because I only do a one-time playthrough. You know, the Devil May Cry series is only 5 games and I've already finished 1 in a single day. So you can imagine that 2 and 3 and, you know, probably even 4 and 5 may, you know, be ending up very short as well. But, you know, I always have backups of new games eventually to come to replace them. And I have a lot of brand new games that I'm waiting on right now. A lot more than even the ones that I listed in the last videos, because I've added more recently to the list. And I'm waiting for them to be cheaper. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Either way, like I said, I thank you guys for watching these videos and following my Twitch channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel and subscribing to my Twitch channel, or even donating on my Ko-Fi page, which is linked in the description below or always at the top of my Twitch page. But let's take a look and see how far we are in Resident Evil 0 now that I'm at the end of my outro. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas in the game total. The training facility, the basement, and then eventually it's called the laboratory, the factory, and the treatment plant. So according to what I've seen so far, we should be roughly a little over half the game, if not maybe even 3/4 of the game. I don't imagine that the laboratory and the factory should be super long, but we'll have to see. I mean, like, you know, either way, at least it's more Resident Evil for you guys either way, that there will be a part 3 rather than just only one single video. Like I said, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 0, and probably even Resident Evil 4, probably 6 and 7 are probably the longest ones that I know of. Yeah, because 3 is quite short, 2 is pretty short, Dead Aim is very short, Umbrella Chronicles, well, I don't really consider Umbrella Chronicles to be really a Resident Evil game, and the Dark Side Chronicles is really not a Resident Evil game, it's more of like an arcade. The only other Resident Evil that I can think of, I don't really play Outbreak. Outbreak is kind of stupid to me. I never really personally got into Outbreak. You know, it's a nice little idea of like multiplayer, but to be honest, I just really did not like Outbreak. The only other one that I did remember playing was Operation Raccoon City, and that was a multiplayer Resident Evil game, very difficult. I went after every single achievement in that game, and it was very hard to do. But, you know, that was a very long time ago, and I don't ever see myself ever playing Operation Raccoon City ever again. Revelations and Revelations 2 are actually pretty decent. I will eventually probably do those as well, but we'll see what happens. You know, do expect that there will be plenty of these Resident Evil games for you to be, you know, able to experience in the future little by little. I don't really play Resident Evil all that often, just like the Silent Hill games or the Devil May Cry games. Like, I play them once in a while to kind of continue the series, but you know, there's going to be plenty of games that happen in between them before they even show up for the next one. I mean, I'm pretty sure the last time I did Resident Evil must have been several months ago. You know, it must have been like at least a half a year ago since I did a Resident Evil game, so, you know, just, you know, you'll have plenty of that. But we'll have a brand new Resident Evil coming out very soon. I don't remember what it's called, but it is coming out in February. So hopefully that one's going to be good. But until then, we'll just continue enjoying what we can for right now. Either way, I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you've been enjoying these videos. I'm curious about Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. They look fun. Well, since you don't know about Revelations, I'll perhaps do those ones as the next ones, you know, for when it comes to Resident Evil, because I actually was going to put off doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for as like the very final of like the final of Resident Evil games, and I was actually going to push Dead Aim, because Dead Aim was really good. And I was going to push out Revelations 1 and 2 as the most next in mind. Besides Code Veronica, I do want to do another video on Code Veronica. Probably like way later, since I've already done Code Veronica this year. But, you know, eventually I will return back to it, do a better quality version of it. Because like I said, a lot of these games need to be remade on my old videos. You know, a lot of them are botched. Even the indie horror games that were really good, like Deliver Us the Moon, Under the Waves, Rule of Rose, Haunting Ground, you know, all of those really good ones. I will remake them eventually at some point, you know, months and months in between. But you guys will have a lot to see. I'm still off for a couple days, and even when I do return back to work, I'm actually only working one day, and then I have the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th off. So that means that within when I return, I have tonight, I have the day after, And then I have the 23rd, 24th, and 25th to do plenty of videos, so lots of videos to expect. Tonight, I was just really tired. I ended up just watching movies. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Deadstream was what I watched. Deadstream is made in 2022. It is a horror movie of a live streamer. It's a horror comedy movie. It was actually incredibly good, and if in case that you guys like things like Evil Dead and watching what seems to be like a paranormal but yet still funny and at the same time really fun movie, you should watch Deadstream. However, the movie that followed after it that was recommended through Reddit, which was VHS number 2 and VHS 94, both of them are absolute fucking trash. They say that they're the best of this series of the films, and all it was nothing but chaos that made no sense whatsoever. A lot of disturbing images and flashing lights and a lot of noises, and it caused me the worst headache I have ever had. And so that's why I had to play Resident Evil tonight, because I wanted something that was not so horror, that was going to cause me a headache like Silent Hill. Silent Hill would have gave me a headache, you know, Elden Ring would have probably made my headache worse. So I decided to go with Resident Evil tonight. But, you know, I have a lot of games that are going to be replacing all of these, because a lot of these games are going to be eventually ending soon, like Silent Hill 2 Remake is ending soon. Resident Evil 0 is going to be ending soon. You know, I don't imagine Elden Ring is going to be much longer. Probably like 4 more videos, 3 more videos, the game will be done. So we'll see what happens. Plenty of things are going to happen, and I will actually be doing the 4th Poppy Playtime. I'm just not going to do it just yet, because the 5th Poppy Playtime's coming out soon, and I kind of just want to get number 4 and 5 back to back when I decide to return to Poppy Playtime, so kind of expect that. I have a lot of other indie horror games that are really potentially good, and I will do those eventually in the future, just as like little filler content. But either way, let's get some rest, and I will see you again tonight. And hopefully this time I'll be here a little early enough to at least do 2 games instead of 1. Sound good? I'll see you later as well, and thank you for the rest of you. Have a good night, everybody.